This is another video about manual guide eye and some other little things that you might not know about it that are useful. I find them useful to use every day, and I think if you teach yourself these little tricks, you'll find that your job just gets easier, gets more exciting as well. This one I'm going to talk about is the cycle time. So let's go into simulation. So I've got just a normal program that I've got all my stuff for my graphics. It's all set up. I've run it before. I'm just going to run the graphics. So when I press start, let's just rewind it. Press start. That's run my graphics through. But what it's done, it's had a crafty little look at the cycle time, and it's actually stored it behind this little button here. And when you press that button, insert, don't know what it says up the top there, I can't even read it, but must say somewhere. Anyway, that insert there, it says machine time data is inserted. Okay, yeah, okay, and it is inserted. And that T there is the cycle time in seconds, like the machining cutting time, and then the other one is like non-cutting time. I mean, that ain't going to be incredibly accurate, but I mean, I still think that as a cycle time, it's going to be useful because, you know, for example, on this, if I just stop this now, graphics off, and then just start editing this, if I go down to that feed rate there, look, that G81, it's only in at 2 mil a minute, which is stupid. I'm going to put it in at 200. And don't say, oh, he's got his drilling speeds wrong, feeds. Well, this ain't about that. If you know all about feeds and speeds, just send me an email and you can teach me all about it. Anyway, this is like a 200 mil feed rate. So obviously that cycle time ain't going to be the same now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go simulate, rewind it, just run it again. And it's looked at the new cycle time. You just know that that's 4,355, and then I'm going to just press that little button again, this, my new little friend, and then when I say yes, just overrides it. So now it's only 68 seconds. So it's really good, you know, to just quickly get your cycle time. You might want to use it for estimating or anything like that, or if the boss is on your back, how long is this job going to be? Oh, I don't know. Well, you can tell him now. Just don't be over optimistic on the feeds, otherwise you'll be under pressure. Anyway, it's that insert button there, that nifty little button, and that does your cycle time. Yeah, so I'm going to show you another one now, and don't forget to add your little comments on this video if you think, oh, I've been using this for years, or oh, thanks David, I never knew this, that kind of stuff. And just, you can say, thanks David, your hair looks really nice today, or something like that. Anything you want to put, just put a comment below. You know, you probably like my hair. You can actually become a leader of a country with hair like this if you play your cards right. That's, oh yeah, what was I going to show you? Yeah, I'm going to show you this little thing. I'll call it maths on the fly. Well, look at that. See that Z minus 27.866. Now my arithmetic, it ain't bad, but most of us, it's pretty shit. You know, most people can't add up, and that's not a problem. It don't mean you're stupid or, you know, or you're whatever, you know. It just means you can't add up. So you might whip out your calculator or your mobile phone, or you might talk to your phone, or you might say, you know, hey Siri, what's this plus this? But what I do is that says 27.866. So if I wanted to make that deeper by, say, 0.15, so I'm going to go minus 27.866 minus point, I can't remember what I said, but say it were 23, right? And then when I press input, whoa, it's done the calculation for me. So it's worked that out. Then I can just say alter, and it's there. And if you don't even want to write that, and I'm not saying this is quicker, but you could do this if you want to be absolutely super cool. Key paste puts that down in the buffer. I'd have to get rid of that Z because it won't add up while that's there. So I'm just going to go a long one because it cancels the one after where the blue bit is. That's cancelled the Z. Then if we go along here, I'm going to have to find the plus key now, wherever that bloody thing is. Hang on a minute. Let's get a bit close to the screen. Shift. Fucking hell, it's got to be here somewhere. Is that it? No. Cancel. Shift. Oh, there it is. It's L. Plus. So it's Shift plus. I mean, the more you use these keyboards, the more you get used to them. It is a pain in the arse, I've got to be honest with you. Plus 0.2. And then when I press my input key, that's done the maths for me. And again, I can alter it. So you could use the key paste thing so you've got exactly the right number. And this is like, if you ever work with Japanese engineers, which I had the pleasure of doing years ago, I'm probably talking 81 now, 1981, and they're very, very precise on all this stuff, and they do like to use the machine for everything. Let the computer do everything. It's what they like to do, and I agree, because the more that computer does, the more accurate it's going to be, because we're just shit at adding things up and all the simple stuff, you know, and computers are very, very good at all this kind of stuff. In fact, they never get it wrong, providing you give it the right numbers. Anyway, that's my bit of maths on the fly. So we've got this maths on the fly. We've used the key paste, which is, I've showed you that in another video, and you've also got this cycle time thing, which I think is great. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I don't normally say that, but I think I ought to start doing that. Thanks for watching my video.